Hey, Scary Movie Fright Night is now a video podcast. If you want to watch full video episodes, then head over to Spotify or YouTube and take a watch. The links can be found in our episode description. See you there. Now back to our episode. This is Scary Movie Fright Night, a podcast about two guys who just watch scary movies. I'm Chris, and I love scary movies.
And I'm Sam, and I hate scary movies. My body just shook, give me heebie-jeebies. No, don't. All you have to do is stay inside in your bed, and then you won't get murdered.
Oh.
Okay. Now you have that recorded. Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays, and welcome to the Scary Movie Fright Night bonus episode, teaser episode for the bonus episode, and this is a teaser.
Did everybody get that? Are you tracking what's happening right now?
Yeah, but no one's tracking. But this is, you'll notice by the runtime, short episode. This is a teaser because next week we are going to release a holiday episode where we watch some sort of fun and spooky holiday horror movie.
Yes, I'm so excited. Is this your holiday gift to me? This movie that we're about to pick?
This is my gift. This, and I've told you for a while that you're getting a Freddy Krueger.
No.
You have to wear it.
Please
on
don't
Christmas
make me.
morning.
But it
while
would
we're
go.
Eating cinnamon.
It would go nicely with this hat. Do you like this Christmas hat?
That is true.
Or this
for the
holiday
people
hat?
that aren't watching, you need to head over to Spotify or YouTube because we're in full Christmas garb, and by that we're wearing a hat. I have a couple cool Christmassy things in my background.
Your skull has a hat, has some antlers.
Yep, my skull has some antlers. I got pickled Santa, which is a thing in my household where you take Santa.
I was like, now you're gonna have to
and you shove him into a jar.
Explain what pickled Santa is.
Yeah, you just take a small plushy Santa and you shove him really hard into a vase. This comes from one year that literally I didn't know where to put him on a shelf, and I shoved him in a vase, and he looked like he'd been pickled. Now we decorate our home every holiday season with pickled Santa.
Show us pickled Santa. Put him just a little bit closer to the camera. Yeah, I like pickled Santa. This is
knocking over all my lights, but
that's all right. He kind of reminds me of like when a cat climbs into a space and fills it up, yeah, like a bowl.
Yeah,
pickled Santa.
Yep. His face is smashed up along the side of the glass.
Yeah,
and now he's you can put him on your shelf, save him for next year. He'll be pickled all year long. Stays pretty fresh.
So if that's not
ship him to your family. It is actually that meets the theme of horror. Is shoving Santa into a jar and pickling him, and he comes out every year. So the whole purpose of us being here is because we can't release a bonus holiday episode without knowing what we're going to watch. And so we're here so Sam can pick us a movie to watch.
I'm so excited.
Honestly, so before we even get started, I love the holiday season. No matter what holidays you celebrate, I have never watched a holiday horror film.
Oh, you haven't seen any of these three?
I've not seen any of these three. They're all over the place. There's a ton of them, and I'm sure a lot of them are campy. Surprisingly, though, and I'm not going to tell you, some of the ones I offer today
are really scary.
Pretty good rating.
Oh, good rating.
No, I don't know how scary they are, but like Rotten Tomatoes scores, like some of them got pretty high.
Oh.
But I've just never taken the time. Also, no one watches movies with me when it comes to horror films. So like holiday time is not when anyone's going to sit down and be like, oh yeah, let's watch a movie.
Yeah.
So perfect time for both of us to enjoy the holiday season, have a little self scare, maybe drink a little eggnog.
Oh,
watch, maybe put some red syrup in it, make a bloody eggnog, and it'll be like Christmas midsummer.
Yeah. Put some red rum in your eggnog.
Red rum, murder backwards.
Yeah.
We are riding the train to Busan. No, I don't know what we're talking about. Okay. Are you ready for the first synopsis?
Yes.
So here we go. In the midst of the holiday season, a dysfunctional family reluctantly comes together for Christmas, like one does. Amidst the strained festivities, young Max is the lone believer in the holiday spirit, despite his family's skepticism and growing cynicism. However, Max's unwavering belief unwittingly unleashes a malevolent force that descends upon their suburban neighborhood.
Oh my God.
As a blizzard traps the family inside their home, they must confront a nightmarish being. With each passing moment, the family's survival hinges on the ability to overcome their differences and stand united against this ancient, terrifying force. Nothing a little cup of hot cocoa with melted marshmallows next to the fireplace can't solve.
Oh, it's so cozy.
Yeah, I made that last part up, but it looked like it fit or sounded like it fit.
Is it a Krampus?
I don't know.
Oh.
I've never seen this movie.
Oh, I can't.
I don't even know what it's called.
Wait, yes, you do. Well, that one sounds,
I plead the fifth.
Family together by the fireplace, snowed in, trying to avoid the dark horned beast that's wandering around the neighborhood. Nothing like a little, terror to bring your family together for the holidays.
Yeah, nothing like a horny beast to bring the family together at Christmas.
Okay, what's the second one?
Okay, so second one. In the frigid depths of a Finnish Lapland. I don't know what a Lapland is. A Finnish Lapland. It's a land of laps.
Okay.
It's a land of
I'll Google it while you finish the synopsis.
Okay. In the frigid depths of a Finnish Lapland, a remote mining community faces economic hardship. Amidst this desolation, a mysterious excavation unearths something truly unexpected. The grave of Santa Claus.
Santa Claus died?
I guess so. Where was I? As the winter days grow shorter, the residents discover that the legend of Santa is not the benevolent figure they had imagined. Instead, it's something ancient, malevolent, and supernatural, and maybe even a little jolly. With the arrival of a strange boy, a series of curious and unsettling events ensue, leading the community to confront a holiday legend turned horrifyingly real. Everybody make some gingerbread cookies, sit close to your friends and family, and watch this movie. I failed at wrapping that one up, but you get the point.
Yeah. Okay, so I Googled Lapland. Or Lapland,
okay.
Or I don't know how you say it. It's a region in Finland. You were saying Finnish, like Finland, Finnish. I thought you were saying finished, like done.
Oh,
complete.
You thought I said finished.
Yeah. But when you Google Lapland, one of the first images that pops up is an image of Santa Claus Village.
Weird. Okay. Well, now we learned a little bit more. And it's a mining community. And so what I take away from that is, there's a lot of greediness that happens over the holidays, and the kids are like, no, that's mine. And it's like, no, that's mine. And they get into a bunch of mining fights over presents. And that is the demon that they must face in this movie.
I'm giving you a lump of coal for that joke.
Well, that's
straight out of the mine.
Anyway. That's fine. Is there a lump of coal hidden in my studio somewhere?
If you look under your chair.
Good. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Are you ready for lucky number 3?
Okay, wait.
I don't know.
Yes. Now I'm ready.
Wait. Now I'm ready. Okay. On
the first day of
Christmas. Just kidding. That's actually not the words of the synopsis. On the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Their stockings were stuffed, all stuffled with care. And then they went and they braided their hair. That's not this either.
Oh, I thought you were on a roll there.
When I was in elementary school, me and a friend memorized the entire night before Christmas. Was the night before Christmas, and had to perform it like everyone in the class had to do a Christmas thing. We performed it where we swapped off every line for the entire thing. It was pretty epic.
That's really
I peaked at that point in my life, and now I'm doing this.
And it's downhill since then. Well, I thought I was like, maybe this could be a real synopsis, and it's not a creature stirring, not even a mouse, because everybody's dead and murdered about the house or something. But
that would actually be really good, honestly.
Well,
yeah, we should write our own Christmas story.
We could.
But anyway, this is the real synopsis. On the night before Christmas, a radio host narrates a series of chilling tales, each set in a small town during the holiday season. From a family's eerie encounter with a malevolent spirit at a Christmas tree lot to a group of students investigating a haunted school, these seemingly unrelated stories share a common theme: the dark and supernatural underbelly of Christmas. Not to be confused with the underbelly of Santa Claus.
Of Santa Claus.
Which is where he hides. It's where he hides his extra cookies when he gets full.
His dark underbelly.
As the night progresses, the lives of those involved in these macabre tales becomes inextricably linked, leading to a startling revelation about the true nature of the holiday season. And spoiler, it's not joy.
It's capitalism.
Capitalism is a villain, and you don't need to watch the movie now.
Oh man, there's so many choices. Well, it's not so many. It's just 3. It's the same that we do every single episode.
We could watch all 3, but who's got time for that? We got lives and stuff, and we got to do things.
Yeah, we got presents to open and cookies to bake and carols to sing at our neighbor's house. That actually sounds like a nightmare. Can you imagine? So I might be being skewed by the additional synopsis that you added to each one of these. That's not actually part of the movie.
What are you talking about? Yeah. I know not what you speak of.
The fireplaces and the gingerbread cookies. Well, the first one sounds like cozy. I imagine the family like in their home with their blankets, like, we have to like protect ourselves from the beast outside. But the third one sounds like it's got a lot going on. It sounds kind of like complex. The whole,
it does,
haunting in the school or something. And it sounds like sounds more mysterious. Like you have to put together all the pieces and to uncover the true nature of the holidays.
Yeah.
I already forgot what the second one was about. Then Finland.
Lapland. Finnish Lapland.
The Santa's grave.
Yes.
That one sounds good.
Yeah, the mining. This is mine, that's mine. And then there's a big monster with Santa Claus. Get it? I just made that up too.
Okay.
I'm just making up all sorts of stuff. Yeah. And reindeer. Nope. That's not evil. Zombie reindeer. Nope. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
I feel like movies that take place in Scandinavia are good.
Yeah.
Based
generally speaking, all of the ones we've seen.
The one, or have we seen more than one? We only seen one,
No, just one. I mean, I think that there have been other movies that we have presented, but we've only seen the one. Well, there was one that happened about midsummer, and now this one can be midwinter. Maybe that's the name of one of these shows.
I feel like that one. I feel like it'll have beautiful landscapes. Being like rustic,
all
Finland.
Covered in snow, so you can't see them. But
well, that's part of the landscape is the snow.
That is part. Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, what are your thoughts? I never asked you if you have any preferences or what you're intrigued by.
I didn't think that I actually had a vote. I didn't think I actually had a vote in this. I mean, democracy.
You don't. I'm the judge and the jury. What's the expression? The judge and the jury.
You're the jury
and the executioner.
Executioner.
Judge, jury, and executioner.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not dying today. No death.
2 of these movies are getting executed, and one of them is getting.
It's true.
Selected.
Okay, my thoughts. So, movie 1, in the midst of the holiday season, dysfunctional family. So that that tells me it's like little. It's like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Dysfunctional family.
Oh, do we think it's funny?
Clark Griswold's out there. What?
Do we think it's a funny dysfunctional family or like a
no? It's horror. I don't know. I bet you they all got to be a little campy.
I forgot about that
you
part
can't,
of the synopsis.
Like you can't have a Christmas holiday movie that's redundant. You can't have a holiday horror movie without some camp, right? Like there's going to be a little bit of like, okay, it's holidays and Santa's grave and this horny creature but anyway, so you have dysfunctional family. Sounds pretty standard. Okay. But Christmas holiday, there's this creature. This one seems to be bringing in something other than just like, oh, look, we found Santa Claus, right? The second one does bring in Finland, which is interesting. It's like, shot on location. We don't know if that's true, but it's filmed like a place that looks like it might be a location. And there's something ancient and malevolent, which gives me a little cabin in the woods vibes, something ancient under the ground. Are they going to be battling 5 million monsters and then a hand's going to come at the end? I don't know. Is it the hand of Santa Claus? Is it the claw? Because Santa has claws. I don't know. But ancient's a different twist. Although the first one also said that the enemy was ancient. So
a lot of ancient beings.
Yeah, well, Santa is old. So that's actually a good 3 point. And the finally one, it's like a radio host. So it's almost like us, but we don't actually like air on a radio. But a radio host telling some stories, which sounds fun. Sounds like a podcast I'd probably listen to. But I don't really understand what happens in this one. it's kind of hard to read this one.
Mm.
As the night progresses, the lives of those involved in the tales, they become linked, and then the revelation of the true nature of the season comes to light. That one's just kind of hard to read.
I wonder what what
So,
are our hypotheses about what the true nature of the season is?
joy,
Murder?
love,
Oh.
murder,
Well,
cake.
I'm thinking the first one is going to get eliminated. Because I was imagining like a cozy, loving family hanging out by the fire, but I forgot that you said they're dysfunctional. I'm like, listen, I got enough dysfunction in my life. I don't need any more. I don't need any more from
But
this
they
movie.
probably come together. They probably come together throughout the story.
Maybe, but I'm going to eliminate it. And then between the second one and the third
no Krampus for you.
it was Krampus?
It was Krampus.
Oh, see, I knew it. Well,
I haven't seen that movie.
I can't.
That's the only one I'd heard of.
Oh, well, we'll watch it next year.
Okay.
I can't. Once I've eliminated something, I can't uneliminate it. It's not.
It's true.
It's not like a zombie vote. I can't reanimate.
Animate. You can't reanimate.
Correct.
The choice.
Yep. I don't have that power. Between the other two, the third one sounds intriguing because of just the complexity to it. It sounds like there's multiple groups of people that are dealing with whatever chaos is happening in this town, and so the whole mysteriousness of it is intriguing.
Yeah.
But the second one being in Finland and Santa's grave, I mean,
they seems like they're in grave danger.
Your pile of coal is just getting bigger and bigger with each pun.
That's true. I'll take it.
I'm just
it's
kidding.
fine. I'm fine with it.
Man, I think the second one is a little bit more intriguing to me than the third one.
Okay. So are we? I mean, final answer.
We locking it in? Naughty or nice?
We locking it in?
Yes, that's my choice. Number 2. Let's go to Finland.
The second movie, the movie you chose, is
the Santa Claus
Teenage
2?
Mutant Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Ooze. I'm just kidding. No. So actually, funny story. You picked the one with the best Rotten Tomato score.
Ooh.
So it's the most promising. Now, of course, like Krampus, of course, had Adam Scott in it from Parks and Rec.
Oh, does he play Krampus?
Probably.
He's got the look.
I mean, it seems like a good character. He does look a little bit like a horny demon
Just kidding.
guy.
Just kidding.
But anyway, that's the only reason I know about that movie. I remember when it came out in 2015, he was like doing press tours. Never watched it. But what we are watching is a movie called Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale.
Rare Exports.
Don't know.
Okay.
Never heard of it.
Not a very interesting title.
Nope. Not a very interesting title. But it's came out in 2010, so it's a little bit of an older one compared to the other ones. Directed by Jalmari Helander. Never heard of him either. Writers, the director also co-wrote it with Juuso Helander, maybe his brother, maybe not. I don't know. We'll talk about it more during the episode. Petri Jokiranta.
Hang on, is this movie like in Finnish?
It might be. It might be unfinished.
Okay,
for what we know. Yeah.
Pile of coal, Chris. Pile of coal. Yeah.
But it's starring Jorma Tomiya, Oni Tomiya, again, siblings, it seems like, Peter Jacobi. Yeah, this might not even be in English. IMDb 6.6 out of 10 and a Rotten Tomatoes 89%, but 70% from the audience.
I love how we don't even know what language this movie is in that we just selected to watch. Okay, that's all right. Are we sure it's a holiday movie?
Yes. I actually, in deciding all these, I watched the trailers for them.
Okay.
Because I yes.
Oh, okay.
It had to have been. Trailer had to have been in English. They're all streamable. This is a real movie, I think. It just must be. And next week we'll talk about like why it has people with the same last names and and maybe they're all from Finland and maybe it's a Finnish movie, which actually we've never watched a Finnish movie.
That's true. Well, what was the third? What was the third movie? Just so that everybody knows.
Another unoriginal title, A Christmas Horror Story.
Oh well, okay, there you go.
2015. It's like a Christmas story with horror.
We got to really work on these titles, you Christmas horror writers.
Yeah. I just think that, holiday horror like brings in, it's probably, I'm talking about this like I've seen one when I just said that I'd never seen any of them, but I think it brings in a certain amount of campiness that it's just like, why do we even need to try hard?
Yeah.
There's a certain type of person that's going to go search these movies out, and they probably aren't caring if the title is compelling.
Well, that's a good point. I mean, it's really like a clash of two worlds, right? We expect there to be tons of scary movies coming out around spooky season, around Halloween,
Right.
but Christmas time is just not when you're looking for these scary movies. So,
and that's not what, man, that's the tradition I want to start, is like Christmas Eve, cozying next to a fire and not watching Christmas Story or like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or any of those. I want to sit and watch holiday horror. Like that's what I want to do over the holidays.
There you go. That's a new tradition.
I'll probably only do that if I'm by myself, but that's
the way to live life. Do the unexpected.
Yeah, do the unexpected and spend holidays alone so you can do what you want to do, because the holidays are all about doing what you want to do and not about bringing people together.
Abandon your family so you can watch scary movies alone. Can I tell you, my family is like, why are you're doing a scary movie podcast? Like, it does not compute. They're like, you don't like scary movies. There's nothing in your personality that lends itself to this content. What are you doing? I'm like, well, I just like hanging out with Chris. So here we are.
That's fair. We don't ever hang out in person, but virtual is basically person in 2023.
Basically.
Well, I appreciate you showing up. I'm glad that you finally told your family about this podcast a year later, but it's fine. It's fine. Now if they would just listen.
Mom. Lawrence. Just kidding.
For the record, we already did an interview with someone from my family. So who's up? Who's coming in? Bring them on in.
Oh, I have some lambs I could sacrifice.
Nice. Also, this is completely off subject, but while we're making people listen to the rest of this teaser, I just like, there are better names for Christmas horror movies, like I Saw Mama Killing Santa Claus.
Oh, that's good. You just came up with that?
Or like I just came up with it. Like Silent Night, Horror Night.
That's good. That's good.
Or like
honestly, you could just go with Grandma literally got run over by a fucking reindeer. What the hell?
Done.
Can you imagine? They just filmed the scene of the reindeer like trampling Grandma.
Yeah. Or the sequel to that is Grandma ran over a reindeer and then the reindeer came back and ate her.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we saw that in Train to Busan.
Yeah. We did. Same reindeer, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that it's a missed opportunity. But we'll write those powers that be and tell them to do a better job.
Yes.
Well, shall we let them go so they can go get in the holiday spirit, watch this movie, and then next week come back while we break down the best holiday horror movie we've ever seen, also the only one.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays. See you next week. Inextricably linked, leading to a startling relevance.
This is a hard one.
Yeah, words are hard. As the night progresses, the lives of the fuck a dog. That is animal sex, and don't do it.